You're about to wake up, aren't you? I can feel it, like a shiver running down my spine, an invisible touch grazing my skin, and your heartbeat pumping faster, your lungs inhaling more air. I sense surprise. Have you forgotten who I am, old friend? A vampire, a hunter, and tonight the rules have changed. You are the hunted. You are my prey. Welcome back from Morpheus's arms. I will be with you in a minute. As you can see, I am redecorating the Christmas tree. Just adding a personal touch to it. Bones look so nice with more traditional ornaments, don't you think? I hope it's not too cold in here. I've started the fireplace just for you, to make you feel more comfortable. I do not feel warmth nor cold myself. These are foreign to me, but I know they are important to you, so. The robes. A necessity, I am afraid. Let's say that they're your leash for tonight. Because I wouldn't want you to try and fight me or run away. Took me enough time to find you and bring you here without you knowing. You're not the easiest to catch, which, to be honest, is quite exciting. Haven't felt the thrill of such a chase in a very long time. Oh yes, I've chased you for days, if not weeks. Haven't you felt it? My eyes on you every single night since I came back from this damn river you froze in. My fingers grazing your sleeve in a crowded street. My laugh echoing in your mind when you least expected it. A prickle at the back of your neck. You do realize now that these were all me, playing cat and mouse with you. The pocket watch you so adored, I stole it from your coat. So distracted you are when surrounded by mortals. The money you took from the ATM in my pocket and spent the very same night on some foolish entertainment. The black rose petals in your new hideout, mine, especially selected for you and meticulously placed where you'd least expected them. I knew it all made you so nervous. I could feel it in your heartbeat, in the way you looked around every time you were out, walking amongst the living. Did you think it was some kind of monster coming after you? Did you even think about me at this very moment? And then, today, on the 24th of December, I beheld the accomplishment of my tools. I captured you, and I have to be honest, it was much more easier than I thought it would be. It was like snatching a child from its crib, like tearing apart the wings of a butterfly. You offered no resistance, as if you knew that your time had come. Where are we? Good question. An abandoned apartment? You always know when I'm lying. How sweet. This place belonged to a very nice and sweet lady. I met her a couple of days ago. We became instant friends, believe it or not. She had so much to say, and I so little patience to listen. I can feel your body tensing up, your jaw clenching, your teeth almost grinding. You know what happened here, don't you? Should I tell you, describe to you how her blood tasted, how her skin gave in so easily under my fangs, how she surrendered to the pleasure of the bite, how warm she was before I drained her completely. You see, old friend, I haven't killed an innocent human in a very, very long time, and now I am in a frenzy, slaughtering left and right because of you. Oh, look at you, trembling, so angry, so mad at me. But you've known this all along. I am no saint. I am evil incarnate. Something you've been fighting against almost your whole long, long life. Until something happened between us. Something like a twisted kind of love. You don't want me to say it, do you? The forbidden word. These 4 letters we've been dancing around for centuries now. How cute. How shy you are. Or is it disgust, abhorrence, revulsion for a dead being feeding on sinless mortals? I wonder. What am I getting at? Really? You haven't figured it out already? Shall I remind you what happened a few months ago? Ah, so you do remember. The car chase, the nice road trip we both had, trying to lose a duo of very, very dangerous hunters. By the way, I took care of them. You see, a mad and angry vampire sees its power tremendously increase. And so I found them and I bashed their heads so hard against the wall, it cracked their skull open and their brains leaked onto the floor. A masterpiece, if you ask me. But before that, to leave them behind and save ourselves, we decided to... No, you're right. I decided to drive the car off a cliff and pretend we died. How romantic, don't you think? But the romance stopped as soon as we got out of the car and into the water. Do you remember what happened next? The current was so strong, so powerful, and we were so tired. None of us could do anything about it. And so we got separated. How tragic. I knocked myself out on a bloody rock, and only woke up the next day when the sun started to rise. And do you know what happens to vampires who decide to stay awake and look at the sun, old friend? They burn, indeed, a fate I didn't wish to meet so soon. And so, I ran. I ran like I've never run before, even when you used to chase me years and years ago. I ran for my life and hid in a burrow like an animal. You see where this is going, don't you? Because then I waited. I waited and I waited, expecting you to show up, to save me, like you are always supposed to do when I'm in danger and you're near. This is the most important rule of our relationship. Always put me back in my coffin after you've killed me. Always tend to me so I can come back full of strength and vitality, so you can chase me again and kill me again, and chase and kill and chase and kill. Because this is what it is between us, a degenerate kind of passion between two immortal beings suffering from an eternal existential despair, and who found solace in each other's tormented minds. But you broke the most sacred rule. And after waiting for days, weeks, feeding on nothing but rodents and reptiles, I finally understood. You were not coming back for me. That's why, when I came back to this town, when I met mortals for the first time after the crash, I just went berserk. Because I've been betrayed by the only person who matters the most to me in this deathless existence. Because my old friend abandoned me. So, I had to kill to make the pain go away. No. Don't look away. Look at me. Look into my eyes. Because of what you did, or rather, what you didn't do, you now need to be punished. You understand? That's why you're here. That's why I chased you for so long. That's why I tied you up nice and strong, so you won't be able to leave before receiving your well-deserved punishment. But before that, can you at least tell me, explain, why you left me to rot in there? You cannot take it anymore. What do you mean? You cannot see me die again, but why? I thought you enjoyed it too. So, every time you drove a stake into my heart, every time you pushed me off a cliff, every time you shot me, every time you cut my head off, at some point, you couldn't go past it. You couldn't just reset like I do every time I wake up again and keep on going. You cannot You do not want to see me die again. You're tired. You hurt too much to see me go through this over and over again. I don't know what to say. That means you didn't abandon me because you didn't care anymore. You left because you cared too much. Why haven't you talked to me about this before? Why stay silent? You should have said something. Am I not trustworthy enough? Haven't we spent centuries chasing after each other, thinking about each other? No. I wouldn't have discarded you because you couldn't keep up. I value you more than this little game we have going on. Of course, the twisted part of me enjoys it so much, but your sanity, your well-being are far more important than this. Look at you, old friend. So romantic. I know you hate it when I call you that. That and sweet, cute, and... Should I go on? Your punishment. This. Oh no. This is nothing compared to what I'm going to do to you. Because even if your explanation moved me deeply, and we'll need to talk about it again after the deed, you still abandoned me and broke the rule. And breaking rules always equals punishment. What is it then? So eager to know. I am going to do the one and only thing you always told me not to do to you. Your heartbeat is quickening already. Your pupils are dilating. Your blood is flowing so fast in your veins. You know, don't you? I'm going to give you the kiss of death, the bloody kiss. So many names for one simple and delightful act. Me sinking my fangs into your neck. But let me get a little bit more comfortable here. Perfect. I haven't felt this excited to drink in a very, very long time. And truth be told, I've never drank from you before, have I? You've always told me that it was too dangerous, that your blood was corrupted. But you know what? I think you lied. I think you lied because you're scared. No, not of the bite, not of dying because you can't. But you're afraid. You will like it too much, don't you? I think I hit a nerve here, don't I? You are afraid you will get addicted to the kiss because you've studied it in your years of supernatural hunter. And so you know what it does. It kills those who can be killed, of course, but it also brings so much pain mixed with exquisite pleasure that some beg to receive it again and again and again. And I believe your ego cannot stomach it, being addicted to the thing you fought against for so long, the very thing you tried to rid the world of. Am I wrong? Well, dear old friend of mine, I do not care, as this is the punishment you will receive from me for trying to get rid of me. Shh. Don't worry. I know what I'm doing. I will not kill you, I promise. I will just take enough of your blood to knock you out for a little bit. Oh, look at you, shivering already. From anticipation or fear, I wonder. I can feel it. Your instinct. Your body coiling like a snake, ready to run, ready to leave, but unable to. Your mind is screaming for you to pull away, but I can hear something else. A little voice inside your head, begging for you to stay. Listen to this voice, old friend. Listen to me. Can you feel my fingers tracing along your jaw, your pulse point? Can you feel my cold breath against your skin? Can you feel my lips brushing over your neck? Are you ready to be my Christmas gift? And do not forget, you can trust me. I will not take more than you can give. Merry Christmas to me, my love.